Right guys, what's going on? It is Saturday morning. I'm at the range early. Drove down to my local archery range here to get the tuning process started. I have been shooting my bow a lot. I've been shooting an untuned arrow just to kind of get my form and my anchor set. I'm obviously not perfect with my anchor yet, but I do know my arrows are way out of tune. I've kind of set my center shot. I've kind of set up everything that I need. So now I'm gonna be working on my knocking point and the stiffness of the arrow. So I'll probably be working on cutting down the arrows. They are gonna be really, really weak, so I'm gonna have to stiffen them up. I'm shooting 41.1 pounds on the fingers, and I'm shooting a 580 arrow. So they're gonna have to be obviously cut down a lot, but I went for a super fast arrow. Right now I'm running just regular 11 grain inserts with 100 grain tips. The first thing I'm gonna try is to use 85s, and then I'm gonna cut down from there. So I'm only doing 6 arrows today, but I'm not gonna make a long video of this, but I'm gonna go over just kind of how I'm gonna start. I'll literally film my first group and then kind of progress there. So if you have any questions about Bareshaft tuning, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. There's tons of great videos on YouTube. I'm not gonna go over it that much, but I'm just gonna kind of get closer so I can at least start shooting these arrows, and then I can start competing with them. Okay, so that was my first set, I would say. I'm not warmed up or anything like that, but I can already see that these arrows are gonna be really weak. Here, I'll flip this around. Looks like my knocking point is actually pretty good. I just guessed it, but as you can see, these are all kind of in where they should be hitting, and then these are all shooting really weak. So I'm gonna throw an 85 grain tip on, see what kind of result I can get, and then I'll slowly start cutting down that arrow. Okay guys, we took a 1/4 inch off. I know it's probably not gonna be enough, but with these arrows, I don't wanna risk obviously overcutting them at all. So we're gonna get a couple shots here again, and then we'll obviously just keep doing this. It's a slow process, taking out the inserts, putting in the inserts, but it's the easiest and best way to do it. Okay, so now we ended up still being way off to the left with the tune. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the kid take off a 1/2 inch. I went a 1/4 inch. I knew it wasn't gonna be enough, but I'm still way off, so we're gonna do a 1/2 inch and then see where that puts us. And if it gets me close, I might actually take down some bow weight, maybe a 1/2 turn or so. So I'm at 41.1. I wouldn't mind being at 40 or 39. So I just don't wanna obviously cut these things super, super short. Looks like we're gonna have to cut a lot more off this arrow than what I was thinking, but it is what it is. It's slowly making its way over, so not the worst. Okay guys, here's an update. Been here for 3 hours. I can't get my arrows closer than 12 inches. I've already cut my arrows down 3.5 inches. They're 28.25. Change point weights. Just can't do it. Also with this kinetic Sovern, my limb bolts, but my tightening bolts in the back have bolts stripped out. So I'll probably be contacting Kinetic or whoever I bought this from to see what's going on. But this pretty much just all went to heck. I've dropped the bow weight, I've dropped everything. I'm down to like 37 pounds from 41. So I just don't think these arrows are gonna work. I might have to go up a spine. Kind of frustrating. Been here forever. I don't know. All right, you guys. So I'm irritated and I'm over it. Dropped my bow down to 36 pounds. I can't get them within 8 inches of each other now. And the back of my set screws, my limb bolts, are stripped. So every time I shoot, they loosen right up. I don't know. I'm just gonna obviously tuck my tail and call it a day, not worry about it. But I'm gonna be reaching out to see what I can do to get those things swapped. I gotta figure out what to do with all my arrows and sell these, so perfect.